Greetings everybody, my name is Mohammad Altaf. Today I am here to present a tech talk on topic exploiting mobile big data sources, features and applications. Moving to the next slide. Big data analysis explains that big data analysis is aimed at making sense of data by applying efficient and scalable algorithm on big data for analysis, learning, modeling, visualization and understanding. This is about big data analysis. Moving to the next slide. What is mobile big data? States that mobile big data (MBD) is a concept that describes a massive amount of mobile data which cannot be processed using a single machine, and MBD contains useful information for solving many problems such as fraud detection, marketing, and targeted advertising, context-aware computing, and healthcare. Moving to the next slide. What is the motivation for big data analytics? Analytics for mobile data. See, data is now growing rapidly and new tools are needed to handle the data within a tolerable amount of time. Clients' behavioral data is captured through several devices and sensors, various social interactions and communication, and decision making is moving from relatively ad hoc and subjective to evidence based. This is the motivation for big data analytics for mobile data. Moving to the next slide. Inferring knowledge from complex heterogeneous client sources and leveraging the client data correlations in longitudinal records, understanding unstructured nodes in the right context, and efficiently handling large volumes of data and extracting useful information. Moving to the next slide, what is the big data infrastructure and tools? See, in order to collect, inject, and analyze increasingly complex and quickly multiplying datasets requires through analytical platforms. Hadoop is a free Java-based programming framework that supports the processing of large datasets in a distributed computing environment. Hadoop Distributed File Systems HDFS, a fault-tolerant file system designed to run on commodity hardware. This is about the big data infrastructure and tools. Moving to the next slide. Infrastructure and tools. Let us discuss about Spark. Spark is a scalable open source Hadoop execution engine designed for fast and flexible analysis of large multiple format datasets with an emphasis on the word fast. This is about Spark. And Spark runs programs 100 times faster in memory and 10 times faster for complex applications running on disk compared to other tools. This is the Spark infrastructure. Moving to the next slide. Let us now discuss about Storm. Storm is a stream processing framework that also does micro batching. It is focused on stream processing or what some call complex event processing. Hadoop MapReduce, a software framework for easily writing applications which process vast amounts of data, multi-terabyte data sets, and allows for massive scalability across hundreds or thousands of servers in a Hadoop cluster. Moving to the next slide, what is about deep learning? Deep learning, also known as deep structured learning, hierarchical learning, or deep machine learning, is a branch of machine learning based on a set of algorithms that attempt to model high level abstractions in data by using a deep graph with multiple processing layers composed of multiple linear and non-linear transformations. This is about deep learning. Moving to the next slide. What is MBD infrastructure and tools? A combination of the above tools and platforms with HTML5 mobile applications accessible via tablets and smartphones by workers is also helping a lot in MBD. This is about the MBD infrastructure and tools. Moving to the next slide. Challenges of big data analytics on mobile devices. See, limited scalability of users and devices, limited availability of software applications, resources scarceness is embedded gadgets, frequent disconnection, finite energy of mobile devices. These are the various challenges of big data analytics on mobile devices. Moving to the next slide, what is mobile cloud computing? According to Yusuf, in the year 2014, the reason for increasing usage of mobile computing is its ability to provide a tool for the user when and where it is needed, regardless of user movement, thereby supporting location independence. Cloud computing provides an attractive platform to cut down costs of systems, ownership, and maintenance burdens. This is about mobile cloud computing. Moving to the next slide. What is this cloud deployment models? Private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud, distributed cloud, inter-cloud, and multi-cloud. Moving to the next slide. What are the cloud service models? Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, mobile backend as a service, serverless computing. This is the cloud service models. These are the cloud service models. Moving to the next slide. How cloud solves problems. Offloads data and computation to a remote resource provider, which is the internet. Devices don't have to host the execution of users' applications and storing of users' data. By exploiting resource pooling of the cloud, mobile intensive applications can be executed on low resource and limited energy mobile devices. This is how cloud solves problems. Moving to the next slide. And one more thing, broad access network of the cloud overcomes the limited availability and frequent disconnection problems since cloud resources are available anywhere at any time. Cloud infrastructure is very scalable. Providers can add new nodes and servers to the cloud with minor modifications to cloud infrastructure. Moving to the next slide. What are the security issues? Security is top priority in cloud-based systems and data is protected through various means including comprehensive physical security, data encryption, user authentication to verify user identity, authorization to grant specific user privileges, non-repudiation, integrity and confidentiality, availability by protecting from denial of service attacks, distributed denial of service attacks, DOS. These are the various security issues. Moving to the next slide. When it comes to conclusion, in order to cope with the increased demand on scalable and adaptive mobile systems, time efficient mobile big data analytics is required. The cloud makes it easy to share and utilize resources by users who have authorization to do so. Big data analytics helps in data analysis to provide the correct feedback on a subject. See, a framework that supports cloud-based services and big data analytics should have the correct set of security and control mechanisms that will offer integrity, confidentiality, and privacy. This is about the conclusion, and let us go through some references. First is Al Sheikh, M.A. Niaro D. Lin S. These are in the year 2016. This refers about mobile data analytics using deep learning. And next thing is for introduction to the IEEE transactions on big data. That is IEEE transactions on big data. And again, the next reference is about big data analytics in mobile cellular networks. This is also in the year 2016. And the last reference is use of AE in the year 2014. A framework for secure healthcare systems based on big data analytics in mobile cloud computing environments, and International Journal of Ambient Systems and Applications. These are the various references. And let us now recap what we have discussed. First, we have discussed about big data analysis. Next, about mobile big data. This is also known as MBD, short form. And next thing is motivation for big data analytics for mobile data. Here, you need to understand various unstructured nodes in the right context for efficiently handling larger volumes of data in order to extract useful information. Next, we discussed about big data infrastructure and tools. Here, we discussed about Hadoop and how Hadoop is used in distributed file systems using HDFS. This is a fault-tolerant file system designed to run on commodity hardware. And next, we discussed about Spark. What is a Spark? Spark is a scalable open source Hadoop execution engine designed for fast and flexible analysis of large multiple format datasets with an emphasis on the word fast. This is about the Spark infrastructure and tools. Moving to the next slide, we discussed about Storm. Storm is a stream processing framework that also does micro batching. See, it is focused on stream processing or what some call complex event processing. Here we discussed about Storm infrastructure and tools. And next, we discussed about deep learning. See, what is deep learning? Deep learning is a branch of machine learning based on a set of algorithms that attempt to model high-level abstractions in data by using a deep graph with multiple processing layers composed of multiple linear and nonlinear transformations. This is about deep learning. Next, we discussed about embedded infrastructure and tools. Here we use HTML5 mobile applications. And next, we discussed the various challenges of big data analytics on mobile devices. See your limited scalability of users and devices, limited availability of software applications, and frequent disconnection, finite energy of mobile devices. These are the various challenges of big data analytics on mobile devices. And later we discussed about mobile cloud computing. See, your cloud computing provides an attractive platform to cut down costs of systems, ownership, and maintenance burdens. And various cloud deployment models: private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud, distributed cloud, intercloud, multi-cloud. Next, we discussed our cloud services models: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, mobile backend as a service, serverless computing. And later we discuss how cloud solves various problems by exploiting resource pooling of the cloud. Mobile intensive applications can be executed on low resource and limited energy mobile devices. And what are the various security issues? Data encryption, user authentication to verify user identity, authorization to grant specific user privileges, non-repudiation, integrity and confidentiality, availability by protecting from denial of service attacks. Later, we came at the conclusion that a framework that supports cloud-based services and big data analytics should have the correct set of security and control mechanisms that will offer integrity, confidentiality, and privacy. And this is the thing. Thank you.